Christmas tree at Rockefeller Center. And this year, Kelly Clarkson is set to host. She talked about why she can't wait for the big moment.
I love Christmas in general. I love that I'm getting to perform, but I just think hosting the whole event, my family's going to be there. It's our first Christmas to officially be here living and hang out together at Christmas time. And it's magical in this city. You can be having the worst day ever, but if it's Christmas time here, you just walk around in the lights. Everything makes you feel good.
She's so right, and you can catch all the fun right here on NBC starting at 8 p.m. Eastern. I love that she's the one doing this because she said it best. This is her new home with 30 Rock, her new home as well, so might as well welcome the tree.
She's right. There's nothing like Christmas in the city, and all of you guys get to watch it too. It's the official kickoff to the holidays. Thanks for watching early today. We'll see you tomorrow.
It's Morse Jewelry season. Visit us on the square, Morse Jewelry, downtown Bowling Green.
Hiring a lawyer? Check out our 5-star reviews from our injured clients. Go to Google and type in Flora, Teppan and Stewart to see what our clients are saying when we represented them in an accident. They will tell the story of our 5-star service, what they went through, and what we did for them. For 47 years, I've represented the injured in car, truck, and motorcycle accidents. Good reviews do matter.
Name a food you might make your edible underwear out of.
Salmon.
Wild caught Norwegian teriyaki.
Sharing the fun. Weeknights at 5 and 6:30 on CBS 40. WNKY News 40 is always on. Visit WNKY.com for your latest in local news, sports, and weather.
It's a bitterly cold morning. I'm News 40 meteorologist Darius Mack tracking the coldest numbers since March. As we are tracking numbers into the 20s out there, you factor in those winds, it feels like the 20s in teens. It feels like 16 currently into Simpson County. I am going to be tracking a milder feel that arrives soon in your full forecast, but News 40 Sunrise starts right now.
Coming up on News 40 Sunrise. After a busy holiday travel weekend, respiratory virus season is ramping up across most of the country. We'll find out how you can keep yourself sickness-free this winter. Then, one local veteran sits us down to share his amazing story serving overseas in today's edition of Voices of Honor. Plus, the holiday spending season is in full swing, and consumer spending is predicting to rise according to economists. We'll see how this could boost our national economy in the new year. News 40 Sunrise starts right now. Good morning, everyone. Today is Wednesday, November 29th. I'm Ashley Wilson. Thank you for joining us here on News 40 Sunrise. Straight into our top stories now. Something you should know before heading out the door this morning, a lane closure between Western Street and Merrick Place Court as crews work. The closure will continue for about the next 2 weeks. This means that the road isn't completely closed, but you may need to slow down if you're traveling through there. In more local news, the Kentucky Judicial Commission on Mental Health is making the final stop of its listening tour at the Sloan Convention Center tonight. The purpose of the tour is to hear the lived experiences of those who have had mental health or addiction-related law enforcement interactions or incarceration. The commission hopes to use these experiences to systemically change the way in which law enforcement officers, courts, and correctional facilities handle those suffering from mental health disorders and addiction.
We needed to hear from individuals with lived experience about the successes and also the barriers that they encountered when they went through the behavioral health in the court system. So we set out on a listening tour at the end of August, and Bowling Green will actually be our final stop tomorrow night.
Those with similar experiences are encouraged to come out to the event and give their perspective to the commission. For more information, visit kycourts.gov/KJCMH. And every day, Potter Children's Home makes a difference in the lives of children and single parents, and that doesn't change during the holidays. For decades, the Children's Home has given kids and parents in need the chance to make Christmas wish lists. Communities across South Central Kentucky give them the gifts to make sure that they all receive the Christmas they deserve.
Many of our residents have had Christmases where they got nothing or got very little. And so they're just really excited. They're thankful. It's just a joy to help them have the kind of Christmas that we want them to have.
To help the Potter Children's Home, you can do more than donate gifts. You can also volunteer. For more details on how you can get involved, visit our website, WNKY.com. And the Med Center kicked off their 25th annual Make This Season Bright fundraiser with the annual lighting of the Hospitality House. There was plenty of caroling, hot chocolate, and visitors were even able to take pictures with Santa. The Make the Season Bright fundraiser will be ongoing until December 31st. You can learn more about honoring the memory of someone special in your life by visiting lightuptheseason.org. That was the first look at your top stories. Now let's send it over to meteorologist Darius Mack for a check of our forecast. Darius, still need those gloves and those hats and the scarves, all the things.
All the things this morning, especially this morning. It seems to be the coldest morning so far of the season, and in fact, the coldest since March of earlier this year. We check out those temperatures right now. They are into the 20s, 27 in Bowling Green as well as into Franklin, but that's not really what matters. It's the wind chill. When you throw in the temperatures and the winds combined, this is what your body responds to, so you'll definitely want to bundle up. It's a frosty start, a bitterly cold morning. It feels like the teens in most locations. Feels like 13 degrees in Munfordville. Feels like 14 degrees currently there into Woodbury. So yeah, just a downright cold, bitterly chilly morning out there as you're stepping outside. Those winds, although they are flowing from the south, of course it is still chilly. These winds will eventually help us out though later today, as I am expecting a milder fill to arrive pretty soon. In fact, we should expect temperatures to surpass the 40s as we go throughout this afternoon as well. Here's your commuter forecast on this Wednesday. Weather on the 4 is brought to you by Deborah Bros, attorneys at law.
WNKY News 40, broadcasting live from the German American Bank studio in downtown Bowling Green.
Car wreck? Get Hughes & Coleman and get it done. Insurance companies are making it tougher than ever for car accident victims, charging higher premiums and then trying to shortchange you on your injury claim. But no matter what they do, one fact remains. On average, car accident victims with a lawyer get over 3 times more money than those without one. Now that you know the facts, don't settle for less. Get Hughes & Coleman and get it done. Call 800-800-4600.
The very first time I was able to participate in the Miracle Mile was in 2019. To cross that finish line with my family, together, whole, it is a miracle.
Is your search for a new home on hold because of high interest rates and high monthly payments? Jago Homes has your solution with a low 4.99 fixed interest rate and no energy bills for 2 years. You'll enjoy open, spacious living, and your family will be comfortable year-round with exclusive Energy Smart technology. Learn why a new Jago home is more affordable than you think at jagohomes.com. Because life is too precious to be put on hold.
The Warren County Public Library presents best-selling authors David Arnold and Jeff Sentner, Wednesday, December 6th at the Capitol. Join us as they discuss their latest novels and tackle the truths behind self-discovery. Free tickets are available at warrenpl.org.
Name something with a diamond in it.
Diamondback rattlesnake.
It's in the name. Name a low-calorie food you might make your edible underwear out of.
Salmon.
Watch it weeknights. Share it the next day.
Wild caught Norwegian teriyaki.
Share in the fun.
Weeknights at 5 and 6:30 on CBS 40.
After a busy holiday travel weekend, respiratory virus season is ramping up across most of the country. Forecasting from the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention suggests there will be about the same number of hospitalizations as last season. In today's Health Minute, News 40's Michael Ridgway has a look at the latest data and how to keep you and your family healthy.
Across the U.S., flu, COVID-19, and RSV are spreading.
It is that time of year, and we know that all of the respiratory viral illnesses are starting to ramp up.
Flu cases are rising across most of the country, especially in Louisiana, Alabama, Mississippi, Georgia, and South Carolina. While outpatient visits for flu-like illnesses are lower than this time last year, they're still higher than the previous 4 seasons. COVID-19 hospital admissions and emergency department visits are also on the rise again after a few weeks of decline.
I was in the hospital on call this holiday weekend, and I'm certainly starting to see more people being hospitalized, mainly with COVID.
Dr. Kristen England with Cleveland Clinic says it's not too late to protect you and your family through vaccination. More than a third of adults and children have gotten a flu shot this year. When it comes to the new COVID-19 vaccine, nearly 16% of adults and just over 6% of children have gotten it, and nearly 15% of adults ages 60 and up have gotten the new RSV vaccine.
Vaccinations will always be the key way to prevent the transmission of any of these respiratory viral illnesses.
For WNKY News 40, I'm Michael Ridgway.
According to the Food and Drug Administration, the life-saving cancer treatment CAR-T may sometimes cause cancer. On Tuesday, the FDA said it received 19 reports of new blood cancers in patients who got the treatment. CAR-T therapy was first approved in 2017 and involves removing a type of white blood cell from a patient's blood. It also is used when patients have already had at least one round of conventional treatment with intense chemotherapy and radiation. Cancer specialists say CAR-T treatments have saved the lives of thousands of patients with blood cancers, and the benefits outweigh the risks. Coming up next on News 40 Sunrise, we'll see how one veteran survived a mid-air collision with another airplane in this week's Voices of Honor.
Plus, a bitterly cold morning right now, but I'm tracking a milder feel that arrives soon in my full forecast.
Wherever you are, we are with you.
Summer skies, they warm up everything. Then fall comes around, and you know it's getting near. Christmas is my favorite time.
Experience so much Christmas the way Santa does.
Soki Ice Rink, sponsored by Wiesman Orthodontics, is back for a season of frozen fun. Now open at Soki Marketplace Pavilion in downtown Bowling Green. Check out the event calendar on Facebook or SokiIce.com. Happy holidays and happy skating.
Hot Holiday Packs! Hot Holiday Packs! 6 tickets for $60, including opening day April 5th and the 4th of July, and a free t-shirt!
Give the gift of a Hot Rods 15th season holiday pack. Visit bghotrods.com or call 270-901-2121.
Ah, the joys of Christmas, decorating, time with family, and Santa freaking out your kids. Submit your Scared of Santa photos for a chance to win a big prize pack from these local businesses. Enter now at WNKY.com/contests.
The competition is on. This is nerve-wracking. Do you have what it takes for Jeopardy?
Weeknights at 6 on NBC 40.
Wherever you are, we are with you.
Welcome back to News 40 Sunrise. As always, thank you so much for joining us. The time is now 6:12 a.m. I'm Tommy Modesto. As the United States entered World War II, Edwin Smith joined the branch of the Army that would later become the Air Force. As a co-pilot, he survived a mid-air collision of 2 B-29 Super Fortresses, and he is this week's Voices of Honor, brought to you by Hospers Health.
I was in high school, and they put out a call, I think, for people that wanted to serve. While we were in the high school, we practiced some stuff. Stands, formation, marches, because they needed people.
Even before the attack on Pearl Harbor, Edwin Smith, at just 16, joined the National Guard. At that age, he said it wasn't about patriotism, he just wanted the monthly $15 they paid. After the Japanese bombing in Hawaii, however, Smith enlisted in the Army Air Forces to serve his country. He survived basic training at Fort Thomas, Kentucky, before being shipped off to Avon Park, Florida, where he learned how to fly.
I ended up as a co-pilot on a B-29 bomber. I never had flown, never had seen an airplane.
Smith was stationed in Clovis, New Mexico when he was ordered on one more training mission before being shipped off to the Pacific. This dry run simulated the bombing of Tokyo at night. The B-29 Superfortress made its first pass perfectly, but turning for the second run, they couldn't maintain altitude. At this point, pilot, bombardier, and autopilot all controlled the navigation, and mechanical problems still persisted in the new B-29s. Unfortunately for Smith and his crew, another B-29 from a separate airfield was also flying nearby.
Here he is going along here, and here we are coming here going home. And they both ran in together. Terrible, terrible sight.
As his commander uttered, "Oh my God," Smith looked up and saw the wing of the other B-29 coming at them. The aircrafts collided in midair and both began tumbling to the ground.
I'm sitting here, locked in, couldn't get out of the airplane. I knew that it was on fire and tumbling and carrying on.
In the chaos, Smith opened a window and struggled to squeeze through with a parachute on his back.
Evidently, I hit the ground and the chute had air in it. And that re-rounded a little bit, raised it up a little. Raised it up a little bit, but when the brother did it, did it 3 times. And then when I got out, I saw what had happened. His arm was dislocated, laying down here, and his blood all over everything. His leg was broken here below the knee. Killed everybody in our airplane but 2 people, me and a younger person.
Besides those killed on Smith's plane, the entire crew of the second aircraft died, 18 in all. Debris scattered far across the countryside near Weatherford, Texas. Edwin Smith recovered for over a month in the hospital.
That ended my career. I wanted to get back in, but they wouldn't take me back. Said I was hurt too bad they couldn't use me. I was not completely happy to go home. Now, isn't that funny? I just was not happy to go home. I wanted to stay in the Air Force.
That was a look at this week's Voices of Honor. I'm now going to send it over to meteorologist Darius Mack for a check of your forecast. Darius?
Thanks, Tommy. It's a bitterly chilly morning across the area. Radar loop of clouds and radar really not showing much out there. It's a clear start to the day, all associated with an area of high pressure. And because of the lack of clouds, though, it is just downright chilly out there. We're still tracking the chill that's being ushered in through Canada. We've got this area of high pressure towards our south. What that's going to do is going to stir up those winds from the south. And what that's going to do is going to help things warm up for us as we go later throughout the day today. But we got to get through this morning first. Temperatures are into the 20s out there, so you'll definitely want to bundle up. Currently 25 there in Scottsville. It really doesn't matter what the temperatures are. What matters is the temperatures combined with the winds, and that's where we get the wind chill. Feels like the 20s and teens out there. This is what your body responds to. Definitely want to grab the gloves, the jacket, the heavy coat out there. You're definitely going to need that. You're going to want to stay bundled up today. Lowest temperatures since midnight. We got those lows into the teens and 20s. These were actual temperatures since midnight to start off. And this is the coldest since March. The observed low temperature on March 20th, at least here in Bowling Green, 19 degrees. So it's just about 254 days since we last saw numbers just that downright cold to start off. A milder feel, though, is on the way. We got that dip in the jet stream. We're going to eventually watch that pattern shift for us. And what that's going to do is it's going to usher in that milder air that is going to work its way in. And you're going to really notice that, especially Thursday and Friday. We're not only talking about temperatures into the 50s, but even some 60s later this week. Check out the next four, he says, as far as rain chances go. We got those rain chances that will increase late Thursday and into Friday. Looks like we'll have our best chance for scattered rain on Friday. That's likely. And then we're going to watch those chances drop for the weekend. Good news for those Christmas parades is that the weekend is trending drier, although we'll have some spotty rain chances around. Futurecast to help you plan out your day. Again, it's going to be a pretty nice day, abundantly sunny. Those winds from the south really going to help those temperatures surpass 40s. I mean, the last couple of days really struggled to even make it into the 40s. Today, we're going to work towards the 50s, so it's going to be seasonably warm this afternoon. As we go throughout the overnight time frame, temperatures dropping down into the 30s. Clouds will increase late tonight and work its way through on Thursday. Thursday, though, is mostly dry. The only thing is that we'll have some clouds moving in. We go late Thursday and into Friday, and that's when we are going to be watching for those rain chances that will start to increase for us, at least late Thursday night, Friday morning. That is the best time window, and we could see some waves of rain, even some robust showers. We'll see those moderate to heavier downpours at times. And then places towards the north, well, it'll be cold enough for them to see some snow. But for us, it's just going to be some plain old rain. As far as things go for the next 7 days, temperatures will be into the 60s. It's going to be milder, and it's going to be pretty nice for us as we go for Friday. Again, that's our best rain chance. Saturday, we're drier. Of course, we got the Christmas parade Saturday morning, maybe a stray shower or two, but we're going to be pretty dry for the most part. Another rain chance, at least next best rain chance, is Tuesday of next week. That's your 7-day forecast. News 40 Sunrise continues after this.
Grab some lunch and make an impact. Join WNKY News 40 for Food Truck Fridays every week at Tidball's parking lot. This week features South Cow to benefit the Boys and Girls Club. See the full lineup at WNKY.com.
Did you know that even if you quit smoking up to 15 years ago, that you could still be at risk for lung cancer? A lung cancer screening could save your life. If you are a current or former smoker between the ages of 50 and 80 years old, ask your doctor if you are eligible for a lung cancer screening. MedCenter Health Primary Care offers 8 locations across South Central Kentucky where you can get started.
The nursing home was supposed to keep your loved ones safe, no exceptions. Even in extreme circumstances, the basic standards must be met, no excuses. Bed sores, broken bones, malnutrition, and dehydration are just some of the warning signs of a nursing home that's not doing what they're supposed to do. If you suspect your loved one is the victim of nursing home neglect, get Hughes & Coleman and get it done. Call 800-800-4600. The safety of your loved one is all that matters.
Happy holidays from Morris Jewelry.
Holidays for the Homeless has arrived at Leachman Buick GMC. Help impact lives within your local community by donating essential items needed this winter season. Items needed most are hats, coats, gloves, blankets, and sleeping bags. Leachman will be serving as the drop-off location now through January 1st. Let's share the love with those who need it most this holiday season. Brought to you by Leachman Buick GMC.
Name a food you might make edible underwear out of.
Salmon.
Teriyaki.
Sharing the fun.
Weeknights at 5 and 6:30 on CBS 40.
Relief at the gas pump continues across the country following the busy Thanksgiving holiday travel crunch. Yesterday, the average price of a gallon of regular unleaded gas was just under $3.25, according to AAA. That's 25 cents less than a month ago. A Connecticut woman is suing fast casual salad chain Chopped, claiming that she ate a salad that was contaminated with a piece of the manager's finger. According to the lawsuit, the manager of a New York State location accidentally severed a piece of her finger while chopping arugula. Court documents allege the manager went to the hospital while the contaminated arugula was still served. County Health Department records show the Chop location was fined $900. And now Munchkins can show their love for rapper Ice Spice via an iconic household plant. The company behind Chia Pets has released a new product in the likeness of the Grammy nominee, with its green foliage mimicking the shape of her signature curly red mane. It's available at chia.com. That's your CBS News Money Watch report. For more, log on to cbsmoneywatch.com. At the CBS Broadcast Center, I'm Wendy Gillette.
Amazon is rolling out its palm scanning technology to the business world. The company says its one enterprise solution could replace badges and pins. Instead, there would be a biometric matching using palm and vein imagery technology. Employees just have to hover their hand over the Amazon One enrollment device to access a physical location. The technology could also be connected to computers or other systems to authenticate users. Amazon says its One Enterprise has a 99% accuracy rate. The service is currently available in preview in the U.S. IHG Hotels and Resorts joins the list of companies that have already signed up as customers for the new technology. And analysts say U.S. consumers figuratively broke the bank over the Thanksgiving holiday weekend, including billions of dollars of online sales. That trend is expected to continue over the next few weeks, and it will give the overall economy a boost heading into the new year. John Loring reports.
Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, and Cyber Monday are in the books, but the holiday shopping season is far from over.
We wanted to get some games to play with the kiddos. We got a couple kids at the house, so, keep them occupied.
Despite 3 years of high inflation, the occasional threat of an economic shutdown in Washington, D.C., and increased lending costs, U.S. consumers are still opening their wallets in the post-pandemic era.
We're now at the stage in the economy where those cost pressures have abated as supply chains have really normalized across most products.
Retailers are hoping deals on products will boost sales. According to Adobe Analytics, items like toys, electronics, sporting goods, apparel, and appliances will all have double-digit discounts this holiday season.
The Black Friday period that we just experienced was one where the consumer was out and about and spending, certainly still very focused on those promotions.
Adobe Analytics says U.S. shoppers will spend a record-setting $113 billion in e-commerce this November and December, a nearly 14% hike from the year before. Social media is also playing a factor.
The toy space as well has a lot of influencers, parenting influencers, showing off what they're getting their kids and really influencing what those top toys of the year that are likely going to sell out.
I'm John Lawrence reporting.
Recalled fruit linked to a deadly listeria outbreak was sold to major retailers across the country. That's the warning from the Food and Drug Administration Tuesday. HMC Farms issued the recall for some of its peaches, plums, and nectarines earlier this month. The FDA says some of the retailers they were sold to include Walmart, Sam's Club, and Aldi. They were sold between May 1st and November 15th of last year and this year. Consumers are being urged to throw out all types of those frozen fruit. However, the FDA says any fruit currently on store shelves is not affected by the recall. Now let's send it over to meteorologist Darius Mack for another check of our forecast. Darius.
Thanks, Ashley. Today's forecast features Rome and Stella, and they both say it's a bite, no bark cold. I mean, when you step outside, it just already bites you. Just how cold it is. Temperatures are in the 20s, but you factor in those winds, it feels like the 20s and teens out there. Temperatures, again, as I mentioned, are in the 20s. 26 currently in Scottsville, 22 there in Munfordville. You factor in those winds, it feels like 14 in Munfordville. We got those winds that are flowing in from the south right around the 5 to 10 mile an hour range, so it's definitely adding that extra chill out there. Feels like 18 degrees in Scottsville. Eventually, though, with these southerly winds, it's going to help warm things up for us. We're going to watch those thermometers this afternoon surpass the 40s, which is some much needed improvements. It's just been so cold over the last couple of days. Hey, don't go anywhere. News 40 Sunrise continues after this brief commercial break.
Feels good to be home. It's the final days of Black Friday at Ashley. Hurry in because everything is on sale and it's your last chance to get up to 75% off holiday hot buys or get 0% interest for 60 months with no down payment. Ashley's Black Friday sale ends Monday.
Hey, I'm Tommy.
I'm Nick.
And I'm Chief. And this is Kid.
And if you're looking for a wild ride, you don't want to miss us this week on Marquee Backstage.
Oh, yeah.
Make a move in the most electrifying Honda vehicles yet. Like the CR-V and Accord, with available hybrid powertrains designed for more responsive performance, more fuel efficiency, and more advanced tech. When you drive a Honda, you're driving with the 2022 Kelley Blue Book's KBB.com Best Value brand. Get moving and find the Honda CR-V Hybrid or Accord Hybrid for you.
WNKY News 40 is helping find forever homes for shelter pets. Watch Pet of the Day on News 40 Sunrise and News 40 at noon to meet your new best friend. Pet of the Day, brought to you by Morgantown Bank and Trust. Ah, the joys of Christmas, decorating, time with family, and Santa freaking out your kids. Submit your Scared of Santa photos for a chance to win a big prize pack from these local businesses. Enter now at WNKY.com/contests.
It's time to tighten up, South Central Kentucky.
WNKY is your official home for the Tennessee Titans.
Watch our games plus the Coach Mike Vrabel Show and Titans All Access.
Only on WNKY News 40 because local matters.
Ashley's Black Friday mattress sale ends soon. Get 0% interest for 60 months on top mattress brands. Plus, it's your last chance to get a free adjustable base with any qualifying mattress purchase of $9.99 or more. Black Friday ends soon at Ashley.
Grab the coat, the gloves, the mittens, the scarf this morning. You're definitely going to need that because it is bitterly chilly with temperatures in the 20s. But when you factor in those winds, it feels like the 20s and teens out there. The coldest morning since March here in Bowling Green. I am going to be tracking a milder feel, though. That arrives pretty soon. That's all coming up just ahead of my full forecast. The time is about 6:28. Now it's time to take another look at top stories.
Good morning and welcome back to News 40 Sunrise. I'm Ashley Wilson. Let's continue with our top stories. Something you should know before heading out the door this morning, a lane closure begins between Western Street and Merrick Place Court as crews work. The closure will continue for about the next 2 weeks. This means that the road isn't completely closed, but you may slow down if you're traveling through there. In more local news, the Kentucky Judicial Commission on Mental Health is making the final stop of its listening tour at the Sloan Convention Center tonight. The purpose of the tour is to hear the lived experiences of those who have had mental health or addiction-related law enforcement interactions or incarcerations. The commission hopes to use these experiences to systemically change the way in which law enforcement officers, courts, and correctional facilities handle those suffering from mental health disorders and addiction.
We needed to hear from individuals with lived experience about the successes and also the barriers that they encountered when they went through the behavioral health in the court system. So we set out on a listening tour at the end of August, and Bowling Green will actually be our final stop tomorrow night.
Those with similar experiences are encouraged to come to the event and give their perspective to the commission. For more information, visit kycourts.gov/KJCMH. And every day, Potter Children's Home makes a difference in the lives of children and single parents, and that doesn't change during the holidays. For decades, the Children's Home has given kids and parents in need the chance to make Christmas wish lists. Communities across South Central Kentucky give them the gifts to make sure they all receive the Christmas they deserve.
Many of our residents have had Christmases where they got nothing or got very little. And so they're just really excited. They're thankful. It's just a joy to help them have the kind of Christmas that we want them to have.
To help the Potter Children's Home, you can do more than donate gifts. You can also volunteer. For more details on how you can get involved, visit our website, WNKY.com. And the Med Center kicked off their 25th annual Make the Season Bright fundraiser with the lighting of the Hospitality House. There was plenty of caroling, hot chocolate, and even visitors were able to take pictures with Santa. To Make the Season Bright fundraiser will be ongoing until December 31st. You can learn more about honoring the memory of someone special in your life by visiting lightuptheseason.org. That was a final look at your top stories. Now let's check in on your daily pet of the day.
I'm Corinna Shadowan, and it's time now for your Pet of the Day, brought to you by Morgantown Bank and Trust. This is Mia. She's 2 years old. She came in as a stray with her puppies, which have all been adopted, so she's ready to go home now. She is really sweet, and she's really good with kids of all ages, and you can adopt her today at Bowling Green, Warren County Humane Society.
Oh,
Those
Mia, super sweet.
eyes.
I was about to say, those eyes are so adorable.
They're so enchanting.
They are. Just seems like an adorable puppy or
Yes.
a dog that you can just love on,
Yes.
especially if you stop by at the Bowling Green Warren County Humane Society and help Mia find a new forever home to go to. Well, coming up after the break, I'm going to help you plan out this day. The News 40 weatherway after this.
WNKY News 40 is always on. Visit WNKY.com for your latest in local news, sports, and weather.
J.C. Kirby and Son Funeral Chapels, when a person comes in and does their pre-arrangement, I can see over the years that I've worked in this, how much it eases the family's minds. If you have 4 people, they have 4 different ideas of what they want. This settles that to where they say, if that's what mom wanted, that's what dad wanted, you can see the relief on a lot of families' faces, because all you do is say, what time do you want the funeral? What time do you want the visitation? And they can spend more time with their family members and friends in the grieving process. It just really takes a lot of burden off your family.
How does your Santa relax? Rocking? Maybe he glides. Or is he a reclining Santa? Whatever makes him happy, Ford's Furniture has it in our huge selection of recliners and accent chairs. On sale now at Ford's Furniture in Bowling Green.
When you come in and open an account with us, you can choose to have a shelter pet card. Whenever you use that card and swipe it as a credit transaction, it triggers a donation back to the animal shelters.
They're able to help the shelter in such an easy way.
It's a way to help remotely, and you know that your money is going to be used well.
It really means a lot to be a local bank now. We just try to give back in any way we can.
Hey, I'm Tommy. I'm Nick. And I'm Chief. And this is Kid.
And if you're looking for a wild ride, you don't want to miss us this week on Marquee Backstage.
Oh, yeah.
WNKY News 40 is always on at WNKY.com.
Watch live coverage of the 2023 Glasgow Christmas Parade. See the lights, the floats, and the magic of the holidays. Saturday night on WNKY, CBS 40, and NBC 40.
You'll definitely want to bundle up this morning. It is just a bitterly cold start to the day. We got clear skies as you take a look at the WKU farm, courtesy of the Kentucky Mesonet site that is there. And as we go throughout the day, we should expect temperatures to warm up for us. But we just got to get through this morning first. Numbers are into the 20s right now, 26 in Scottsville as well as into Franklin. But it doesn't matter when you factor in those winds. It feels like the 20s and teens out there. It feels like 15 degrees in Munfordville, feels like 18 degrees there to Scottsville. Just a bitterly chilly morning to start off. Just a biting chill out there. We've got those winds that are flowing in from the south. Got those winds right around the 5 to 10 mile an hour range. And although they are flowing from the south, these winds will eventually help warm those temperatures up as we go later through the day. It's all moving around an area of high pressure that is going to work to serve up sunshine our way and also serve up those milder temperatures. Check this out as we plan out your day. Temperatures are into the 30s and then 50s by this afternoon. I'm even tracking some warmer temperatures, plus some rain chances that shows up in your 7-day forecast. But in the meantime, I'll send it over to Ashley.
Thank you, Darius. It's now time for your Wednesday edition of Sunrise Spotlight. And with me in studio this morning is my friend Amy Combs, here to tell us all about who we can hear in the upcoming Lost River sessions. Amy, good morning.
Good morning.
It's so cold outside and we need to warm up, and I can't think of a better way to warm up than going to a really good show and listening to great music.
I can't either, and it'll be a great day because we can make a whole day of it on Saturday. So it's a little bit different this month for Lost River Sessions, and it's going to be on Saturday. Typically we're on a Thursday, but this month we wanted to join the Light Up Bowling Green festivities.
Yes.
and be on Saturday. So Bowling Green residents and everyone in our area can start with the parade at 9:30, and then we can go to the Kentucky Museum and do the things that are going on there, and then the Mingle Market, and then end at Lost River Sessions at 6:30.
So who can we expect to hear on Saturday?
So it's all bluegrass on Saturday, and we have the Alley Cats, which is a local bluegrass band, and then we have Arthur Hatfield and Buck Creek, which is local bluegrass, and then Vicki Vaughn and friends are our headliners. And Vicki just won the International Bluegrass Music Association bass player of the year.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
So come and listen to an award winner.
Yeah.
Just all around great music. Yes, there's so much fun stuff happening this week in town. And Saturday, yeah, what better way? Start your day with a parade. Start it downtown, end it downtown.
Right. So it should be a great day.
It's at the Capitol, correct?
Yes, it's at the Capitol. Tickets are $15 at the door. Students get in free with an ID. CapitolBG.com or .org rather, and LostRiverSessions.org, and it'll be great. And White Squirrel Brewery will be there as well.
And so just a great way to celebrate this season, coming out, enjoying, fellowship and friendship with some awesome music, because we do. What talent we have in our area, and you want to hear them now before they make it just so big.
Yeah, so it'll be great, and it's always great to have the local flavor there as well. So, it's the holidays, and everybody wants to get out, and the downtown will be all lit up, so it'll be a great night.
Beautiful views and beautiful music. Well, Amy, thank you for being here.
Always a pleasure.
It's so great to have you. Well, that was today's Sunrise Spotlight, and when we come back, Darius Mack will have another check of your forecast. Don't go anywhere.
Bed sores, broken bones, malnutrition, and dehydration are just some of the warning signs of a nursing home that's not doing what they're supposed to do. If you suspect your loved one is the victim of nursing home neglect, call 800-800-4600.
Time to light America's tree.
Kick off the holiday season live in a star-studded event with a show-stopping performance from Cher, hosted by Kelly Clarkson.
My favorite holiday tradition.
Christmas in Rockefeller Center, tonight on NBC and Peacock. Elvis Presley's Graceland opens its doors for an intimate and exclusive tribute.
It is an honor to perform here.
With one-of-a-kind performances.
I'm playing Elvis's piano.
Christmas at Graceland, live, tonight on NBC and Peacock.
Hot holiday packs!
6 tickets for $16, including opening day, April 5th, and the 4th of July, and a free t-shirt!
Give the gift of a Hot Rods 15th season holiday pack. Visit bghotrods.com or call 270-901-2121.
Ah, the joys of Christmas, decorating, time with family, and Santa freaking out your kids. Submit your Scared of Santa photos for a chance to win a big prize pack from these local businesses. Enter now at WNKY.com/contests.
When we hear that sound, the competition is on.
Wow, we certainly have a dramatic game ahead of us.
I'm taking a deep breath. I hope you are too.
Can you think quick enough?
It's very crazy.
And bet big enough?
12,400. Whoa, he's betting everything.
The stakes are high. The clock is ticking.
This is nerve-wracking.
Do you have what it takes for Jeopardy?
Weeknights at 6 on WNKY, NBC 40.
What do you got on your list?
MeTV is making a list, and you can check it twice. Go to MeTV.com for the full list of our very merry MeTV holiday programming.
Happy holidays from WNKY MeTV 40.
The nursing home made you an important promise. They promised to be a good home for your loved one and to provide professional care in a safe environment. Now the nursing home has broken that promise, and you're left searching for answers. Get Hughes and Coleman and get it done.
It's a bitterly chilly morning across southern and central Kentucky. This is just ahead of a Wednesday warm-up, though. I'm expecting some seasonably warmer weather this afternoon. We just got to get through this morning first. We're tracking the coldest numbers since March. As far as things go, clouds and radar showing some really not much out there, actually, as we're looking at clouds and radar over the last 4 hours or so. Got some high-level clouds, though. It's chilly to start off the morning, as we still got those winds that are flowing in from the north and west through Canada. That's funneling in, of course, that chilly air force. But notice towards the south, we have an area of high pressure. This is going to work to serve up those winds from the south, and eventually we should expect a milder feel as we go later throughout this week, especially. Check out the numbers right now. Temperatures are into the 20s. Got some 30s towards the west there, but regardless what the temperatures are, when you combine the temperatures and those winds, this is what it feels like. So this is what your body responds to when you step outside. It feels like the 20s and teens out there. It feels like 15 degrees in Munfordville. Feels like 14 degrees there into Litchfield. Franklin right now feels like 17 degrees. So you'll definitely want to bundle up. You want to grab the mittens, the gloves, the heavy coat. You won't need that this afternoon though, because temperatures will be seasonably warm. This lowest temperatures since midnight today, as far as those numbers, generally into the 20s and teens. These are actual air temperatures for minimums to start off the day. Munfordville with a minimum of 17 degrees for that temperature. Coldest since March, though. The observed low temperature in Bowling Green, 19 degrees. That was back on March 20th earlier this year, so it's been about 254 days since we last saw temperatures just this downright cold. Milder field, though, is on the way. We got a dip in that pattern, but we're going to be watching a pattern shift as a ridge starts to build in. And what that's going to do is that's actually going to usher in a milder field. You see those warmer colors, some warmer temperatures that will be on the way for us, especially as we go later throughout this week. With that warm up, though, comes rain chances. We'll have to track that for Friday. I know there's some Christmas parades this weekend, and it looks like Friday has our best chance for rain. As we go for the weekend, though, it looks like things are starting to trend drier for us, which is good news there, although we may still have a stray shower chance that will be possible on Saturday. Futurecast, as we go throughout this afternoon, pause at right around 3 o'clock or so, numbers are going to be running into the 50s, so we're going to be surpassing where we were struggling to make it in the 40s the last couple of days. We're surpassing that today, making it into the 50s, a seasonably warm day. Temperatures down into the 30s tonight. Clouds will start to stream in on Thursday. Your Thursday is actually going to be dry for the most part. It's not until about the latter half of your Thursday, say late Thursday evening, Thursday night, is when those rain chances will start to arrive for us. But you'll notice clouds, though, will increase ahead of those showers that will move through. And then we can also expect some moderate to even heavier showers at times as well, as that wave of low pressure spins through the region. Places towards the north, say Indiana, they could see some snow out of this system. 7-day forecast as we go over the next stretch of days. Again, Friday has our best rain chance. We're drier on Saturday. A stray shower or two is possible. I know we got the Christmas parade Saturday morning. I think we're going to be dry for the most part. That's how things are trending for us as we go through your Saturday. Lows down into the 40s as we go for Thursday night and early into Friday morning. That is your 7-day forecast. Now it's time to wish our friends happy birthday in today's Soki's Birthday Club.
Home is more than a house. Wherever you are in your journey of homeownership, German American Bank is here to support you. Our team of dedicated mortgage loan professionals can help you with lending solutions featuring low or no down payment, assistance for closing costs and improvement projects, or even loans specifically for first-time home buyers. We're here to tell you, homeownership is achievable. German American Bank, member FDIC.
I would never show my teeth. Never. Would never smile. And it forces you into this submission of silence because you don't think that anybody's going to take what you have to say seriously. Invisalign has changed my life forever.
When the hands that do the fixing need fixing. When the hands that do the caring need caring. That's a job for O'Keeffe's Working Hands. It's America's #1 selling hand cream and guaranteed relief for extremely dry, cracked hands. Also available in O'Keeffe's Lip Repair.
Looking to shop for a cause or to donate to a local nonprofit store? Visit the Habitat Restore of Bowling Green, located at the corner of 8th and Center across from the Bowling Green Ballpark. Call or visit our website today to learn more.
Surprise your guests this holiday season with a custom pie or cake from Brewster's. Rich, creamy, homemade ice cream made from scratch. Fresh cakes made in-house. Create that special moment with Brewster's custom-made pies and cakes. Stop by and see why we're always a scoop above the rest.
Person, place, or thing.
The only big cat native to the Americas.
Cougar.
How dare you? I am not a cougar. And if you heard anyone say that I was, they're wrong.
Play along from home.
Shot in the dark, Meryl Streep.
What? Yes. I need to ask you some stock tips because you are on fire.
With a chance to win.
It's not Las Vegas, Atlantic City.
5 times a week.
On WNKY, NBC 40.
WNKY News 40 is always on at WNKY.com.
Welcome to sports. With high school hoops officially beginning, we have one more program to preview. The Bowling Green Lady Purples enter the year after winning the district and region championships, but falling in the state tournament to Owensboro Catholic. The team lost a few key seniors, but will look to bounce back this year with a new group. Lady Purples head coach Calvin Head spoke on this year's team and how he feels going into the new year.
I think things are going pretty well. I mean, got a new group, just trying to figure things out. I think we're getting better daily, and so from October 15th to now, I think we're trending in the right way.
And the boys team is looking to get back to the top of the district and region after falling in both championship games to Warren Central last season. With every single player from last year returning, yes, every player, they will be a force in the area, led by forward Mason Ritter and guard Deuce Bailey. Head coach D.G. Sherrill spoke on this team's leadership and how competitive it is playing in the 14th district.
We've had, good leadership. Our senior got a good senior group. We didn't have it last year, so we got some good leadership in the gym, and kids are playing hard or listening. So we're looking forward to an exciting year. 14th district is always just it's a gauntlet. And nothing will change this year. It'll still be a miserable road.
That's a look at sports, guys. Back to you.
Thank you, Patrick. The holidays are here, and protecting yourself while celebrating with family and friends is a perfect gift. News 40's Noah Fairber has more on how you can post safely to social media this holiday season.
With the holiday season in full swing, it's important to be aware of what you post on social media.
The one thing that people really need to bear in mind is when in doubt, leave it out. Sometimes it feels like something didn't happen if we don't represent it on our social media, but in fact, letting too much information about your life, your presence, your children, anything about perhaps your family, all of these things are sort of opening the door a little wider to somebody who wants to take advantage.
No matter how cool your Christmas presents may be this year, don't post them online.
If you've got an amazing computer, a fantastic new car, a riding mower, something that could easily be walked off with, or if someone has surprised you with a cruise or a trip tomorrow, to Tahiti, these things are not things you should probably post about until after they're secured and the holidays are over.
Posting these gifts or your location could lead to property being stolen, so make sure any packages you may receive are also taken care of.
If you're going to be gone, not to post on Facebook that you're going to be gone a certain day and a certain time, or if you are getting items through UPS or FedEx or the Postal Service, that you have, an availability for someone to pick them up or in a safe location they be delivered to.
In South Central Kentucky, because local matters, Noah Fairber, WNKY News 40.
Still to come on News 40 Sunrise, we'll head over to the Hill to see how Greek Life members are working to make sure every child has a very Merry Christmas this year. Plus, meteorologist Darius Mack is back with another check of your forecast. Stay close.
I'm attorney Deborah Brose. I am committed to my clients across South Central Kentucky. But don't just take it from me. If you have any trouble receiving Social Security benefits, call our office today for a free consultation.
The next generation of streaming is here. Introducing Spectrum One Stream with internet, advanced Wi-Fi, mobile, and now TV with the all-new Xumo Stream Box. It's streaming simplified. Get Spectrum One Stream with fast and reliable internet for $49.99 a month, free advanced Wi-Fi, a free unlimited mobile line, and a free Xumo Stream Box when you add Spectrum TV. Go to spectrum.com/stream, a Spectrum store, or call 833-976-4999.
WNKY News 40 loves celebrating our viewers. That's why we bring you Soki's Birthday Club. Joining the club is free and simple. Visit WNKY.com/birthday, fill out the form, and click submit. That's it. Your name will appear on News 40 Sunrise and News 40 at noon on your birthday, and you'll be entered to win a special birthday surprise. WNKY News 40 loves celebrating you because local matters. Soki's Birthday Club is brought to you by these great sponsors.
Name something with a diamond in it.
Diamondback rattlesnake.
It's in the name. Name a low-calorie food you might make your edible underwear out of.
Salmon.
Watch it weeknights. Share it the next day.
Wild caught Norwegian teriyaki.
Sharing the fun.
Weeknights at 5 and 6:30 on CBS 40.
It's time to tighten up, South Central Kentucky.
WNKY is your official home for the Tennessee Titans.
Watch our games plus the Coach Mike Vrabel Show and Titans All Access.
Only on WNKY News 40 because local matters.
WNKY News 40 is always on. Visit WNKY.com for your latest in local news, sports, and weather.
WKU Greek Life is giving back to the community with an event aiming to give children in the community gifts during the holidays. News 40 reporter Tucker Covey has more. Take a look.
Members of WKU Greek Life came together inside of the Downing Student Union building to wrap gifts for children at Parker Bennett Curry Elementary.
This is a nice event because it's something that brings all of our chapters together and brings our three councils together. We have the NPHC, IFC, and Penn Atlantic councils. It brings all of us together, and it's fun because it's something where we're doing something positive and meaningful for the community and for deserving kids at Parker Bennett Curry.
Each fraternity and sorority was assigned a student at Parker Bennett Curry and shopped for gifts for them for the holidays.
We got like a list of what our kid wanted, and he was a really easy kid to shop for, sweet little 10-year-old boy. He just wanted some warm clothes for the winter and a scooter to play with, and so we were more than happy to provide that for him.
This event allows members of Greek Life at WKU to make a difference in someone's life, and it gives back to the community, making a child's Christmas a little bit brighter.
I just think that even if you're not in any kind of organization, being able to do a little good deed for somebody, anybody at any time, will always make somebody's day a little brighter. You never know what somebody's going through. Again, just to be able to do something to make their holiday season just a little nicer for them. If you have the opportunity, do it.
In Bowling Green, because local matters, Tucker Covey, WNKY News 40.
The numbers are in, and this year's Toys for Tots Hand It to a Hero was a huge success. Organizers of Saturday's event say they collected more than $5,000 in around 800 individual toys. This weekend, over 300 local families will receive their bags of blessings at the Toys for Tots North Pole, located inside Metals and More on Old Barren River Road in Warren County. Everyone is invited to come out and witness the magic of this annual event from 9 until 11 a.m. And now it's time to check back in with meteorologist Darius Mack for a check of our chilly forecast. Darius.
Yeah, chilly this morning. Just a bitter chill out there with numbers into the 20s. You factor in the winds, it feels like the 20s and teens. The coldest numbers since March so far. As far as things go, numbers again into the 20s out there. 26 in Scottsville. You factor in those winds, and it feels like 19 degrees there in Scottsville. Feels like 17 degrees there into Franklin. Feels like 18 degrees in Woodbury. Feels like 17 in Munfordville. But hey, things are warming up though, because Munfordville, you guys, it felt like 14 degrees earlier in the show. So we are seeing some improvements as we go throughout the morning, and especially as we go through the day, you're going to notice numbers are going to surpass the 40s, and then eventually we're going to work our way into the 50s this afternoon. So it's going to be pretty nice. It's all going to be associated with this area of high pressure towards our south. That's going to stir in those southerly winds for us. Your computer forecast on this Wednesday, a chilly, frosty start this morning. Pretty nice and sunny, though, as we go throughout the rest of the day with temperatures in the 50s. Hey, don't go anywhere. We're wrapping up the show after this.
Bed sores, broken bones, malnutrition, and dehydration are just some of the warning signs of a nursing home that's not doing what they're supposed to do. If you suspect your loved one is the victim of nursing home neglect, call 800-800-4600.
Summer skies, they warm up everything. Then fall comes around, and you know it's getting near. Christmas is my favorite time.
Experience
Christmas the way Santa does.
Hey, I'm Tommy.
I'm Mick.
And I'm Chief.
And this is Kid.
And if you're looking for a wild ride, you don't want to miss us this week on Marquee Backstage.
Oh, yeah.
The competition is on.
This is nerve-wracking.
Do you have what it takes for Jeopardy?
Weeknights at 6 on NBC 40.
Hey, I'm Tommy.
I'm Mick.
And I'm Chief.
And this is Kid.
And if you're looking for a wild ride, you don't want to miss us this week on Marquee Backstage.
Oh, yeah.
Watch live coverage of the 2023 Glasgow Christmas Parade. See the lights, the floats, and the magic of the holidays. Saturday night on WNKY, CBS 40, and NBC 40.
The nursing home made you an important promise. They promised to be a good home for your loved one and to provide professional care in a safe environment. Now the nursing home has broken that promise and you're left searching for answers. Get Hughes & Coleman and get it done.
'Tis Morse Jewelry season. Visit us on the square, Morse Jewelry, downtown Bowling Green.
'Tis the season for shopping, and this year News 40 is proud to announce our Shop Local contest. We will be picking a winner every day from December 4th until December 22nd. The winner's package includes $20 gift cards to Fireline, Garcia's Grill, Morris Jewelry, Nat's Outdoor Sports, Overtime Sports Bar and Grill, and a 15% off discount to hard copies, records, and CDs.
So be sure to head to WNKY.com/contest for your chance to win over $100 in gift cards and prizes.
Perfect time to start getting ready for shopping. Kick it off with a fantastic contest.
And those are great, like, locations and prizes. And
it is fantastic.
I'm like, okay, shop local, but do I want that for myself if I were to win, or use it to shop for other people? Because that'd be hard.
A little selfish or a little giving.
I would be.
This doesn't want to be a little selfish either.
Maybe you can do both.
Treat yourself.
Yeah.
See, I know Darius would just keep all the food stuff for himself.
I would.
And then
I would
he
keep
would
all the
use
food stuff for myself.
The shopping stuff.
Yeah.
I'll give that to somebody
Knowing you.
That's fair. That's a fair
it is what it is.
statement. But those are great. Yeah. So if you want prizes, I mean, every day from December 4th to the 22nd.
So it's pretty much
that's
a whole
lot.
month. Almost.
It's a lot of prizes.
About.
Yeah. I mean, I'm notoriously bad for last-minute Christmas shopping.
Oh, yeah?
So, like, especially if you're a last-minute Christmas shopper, those last couple of days of contests that you can enter. And the last day to enter is December 21st. That's the last day you can enter. So if you're a last-minute shopper like I am, perfect time, perfect way to kind of maybe wrap up some last-minute gifts.
Yeah. Little stocking stuffers, gift cards are so perfect for that.
Yes, just incredible.
All right, do we need to stuff ourselves in big coats today?
Yes, you do, at least for this morning. But this afternoon, it's actually going to be seasonably warmer. We're going to see numbers into the 50s with abundantly sunny skies. Thursday, we got clouds that will increase, but temperatures will warm up into the 60s by Thursday afternoon before some late rain on Thursday into early Friday with scattered showers, and then drier on Saturday.
All right. Thank you, Darius. And thank you all for joining us this morning. We look forward to seeing you right back here tomorrow at 6 a.m. But stick around because your network news is coming up next.